I honestly don't think कि ट्रम्प को फर्क पड़ता है at this point. He honestly does not care अगर वो ऐसा स्टेटमेंट दे रहा है because he does what he wants to do. और ये प्रोसेस में शहबाज शरीफ और आसिन मुनीर से वो बात कर लिया था जिससे उसको वो लोग कन्विंस कर दिया था to have a double-sided ceasefire for 2 weeks in return कि Strait of Hormuz reopen हो जाएगा. This was the statement here.
Based on conversation with Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and the Field Marshal Asim Munir of Pakistan, and wherein they requested that I hold off on the destructive force being sent tonight to Iran, and subject to the Islamic Republic of Iran agreeing to the complete, immediate, and safe opening of the Strait of Hormuz, that's key, I agreed to suspend the bombing and the attack of Iran for a period of 2 weeks. This will be a double-sided ceasefire. The reason for doing so is that we have already met and exceeded all military objectives and are very far along with a definitive agreement concerning long-term peace with Iran and peace in the Middle East. So he goes on to say, we received a 10-point proposal from Iran and believe it is a workable one on which to negotiate. Almost all of the various points of past contention have now been agreed to between the U.S. and Iran, but a 2-week period will allow the agreement to be finalized and consummated. On behalf of the United States of America as president, and also representing the countries of the Middle East, it is an honor, he wrote, to have this long-term problem close to a resolution. And our favorite, thank you for your attention to this matter.
And the thing is कि ट्रम्प को इंटरनेशनल प्रेशर भी झेलना पड़ रहा था इस चीज़ के लिए. एक्चुअली फर्स्टली पोप का एमिसरी भी आया था उससे बात करने के लिए और जॉर्जिया मेलन ने भी अपना कंसर्न रेज की थी. और द थिंग इज कि जेडी वैंस डिस्पाइट ऑफ बीइंग लेस अग्रेसिव एज ट्रम्प वो भी उसका डिसीजंस को सपोर्ट कर रहा है विच आई डोंट ब्लेम हिम सिंस वो ट्रम्प का वाइस प्रेसिडेंट है.
And by the way, he was dealing with international pressure as well that was building. And you saw it. The Pope's emissary showed up in the Oval Office, delivered a message, basically, don't bomb infrastructure. They're worried about the human chain, civilian targets, which is understandable. And the Italian PM, Giorgia Meloni, and close Trump friend, I might add, issued her own public statement saying it is crucial to clearly distinguish between the responsibilities of a regime and the fate of millions of ordinary citizens. Iran's civilian population cannot and must not pay the price for the sins of its leaders, which a lot of people, agreed with in Europe and many here in the United States. But as all of this criticism was swirling, the administration, whether it was a head fake or whether it was just a negotiating style, the administration itself remained united. J.D. Vance was in Budapest today.
We feel confident that we can get a response, whether it's positive or negative. We're going to get a response from the Iranians by 8 o'clock tonight. I hope they make the right response. We've got tools in our toolkit that we so far haven't decided to use. The President of the United States can decide to use them, and he will decide to use them if the Iranians don't change their course of conduct.
और इसी के चलते स्ट्रेट ऑफ हॉर्मुज फाइनली ओपन होने जा रहा है. आई गेस दिस वर्क डिस्पाइट ऑफ द फैक्ट दैट वो थ्रेट्स भेजा था ईरान को इस चीज़ के लिए. आई कैंट बिलीव कि वो स्ट्रेट ऑफ हॉर्मुज फाइनली ओपन होने जा रहा है जस्ट बिकॉज ही सेंट सम थ्रेट्स विच इज़ एब्सोल्युटली इनसेन. क्योंकि जस्ट अ व्हाइल अगो वो लोग ये चीज़ नहीं करने जा रहा था. दे वरंट मूविंग एन इंच.
Iran to cry uncle. They've been calling him crazy for making threats, but guess the threats worked. The strait's on its way to being opened, and Iran's promising to stop firing missiles and drones. The next 24 hours will be the test. If oil tankers start sailing through, we're on our way to officially ending this and hitting the president's 6-week time frame. If they play games, back to bridge and power plant day. The mullahs should know better. Their economy's in a depression. Heavy industry like steel, petrochemicals, and their military-industrial complex have been obliterated. People were already taking to the streets during the last economic crisis, and now it's 10 times worse. All morning, we were peppering their crown jewel, Karg Island. That's something Iran can't afford to lose. And our B-52s are already on their way to theater today, but Iran had no choice. The New York Times is also reporting China begged the Iranians to take the deal, saying their economy couldn't take it anymore. The regime was backed into a corner, and the president believed that sending in soldiers to open up the strait and seize cargo wouldn't be wise and was a last resort. So what's next? 2 weeks of peace talks that could collapse at any point, and negotiations reportedly start Friday in Pakistan. The president's team committed to controlling the uranium. The regime's battered, their military, leadership, and their defense industrial base is basically gone. Many times, regimes collapse after the war. Iran could remain a failed rump state that violently struggles to control its population. Perhaps it's ripe for a revolution. Perhaps not. Perhaps never. The place is a mess. For us, oil prices right now cratering, and stock futures are through the roof. If a truce holds and the strait opens, the economy roars back, gas prices taper back off into the $2 range, hopefully by the fall. American deterrence is back. The world just witnessed an overwhelming display of military and technological superiority. But this isn't over. We still have Cuba, Greenland, and Canada. Just kidding.
लेकिन ये सब के बीच में भाई Pakistan has always been a meme which is absolutely funny. Pakistan pleads to Trump, draft of X post looks scripted by someone else. Pakistan is not even good at copy paste. ये जो शहबाज शरीफ का जो ट्विटर हैंडल था वो ऑफिशियली यही पोस्ट किया था and they couldn't even like make a draft clearly which is insane. ये क्लियर है कि ये प्राइम मिनिस्टर वो लोग का नहीं लिखा और कोई और लिखा है which is insane. बेकारी. Oh my god. This is absolutely insane. No way ये लोग भाई साहब इतना गलत कर दिया था. इंटरनेशनल बेइज्जती. Okay. This has to be insane. The world right now is doubting the tweet draft thing. At least get one thing right, man. Now history will remember that Pakistan proved to be America's most loyal pet dog. Okay, this one is funny too. The shouldn't be allowed to handle X account. Okay, this one is funny too. Woke up, open Twitter, I just saw Pakistan getting insulted again. Nothing new, I guess. Okay, this is nothing new. This is absolutely funny. Pakistan and English language are two opposite poles. Chalo, boys played well. Oh my god, okay. This one is funny too, okay. Chalo G Mario. Forbes is also saying that draft looks like it was written by someone else. Pay up. They have kinda. और यहाँ पे भाई ये एक AI वीडियो बना दिया है कि like वो लोग का कोई ये जर्नल का ऐसे लिख रहा है. This one is absolutely funny. Good lord, sometimes I love social media though. It is absolutely funny. So let's hope कि war resolve हो जाए finally ताकि common people लोग suffer नहीं करे. That would be absolutely good. Anyways guys, that's about it for this video. If you like my concise commentary on these kind of things, then do leave a like and a subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, have fun.